Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishaya Bhutale Gauravani Prasarine
This is ¿Qué pasa? Bueno. ¿Inicia por qué?
Nityananda's father, Harai Pandit, said, "Can I do something for you?" He said, "Yes, I'm an old sannyasi traveling all alone. I need one assistant." He said, "Oh yes? So how can I help you? Can I have your son as my assistant?" Oh. So the father gave his son, and then Lord Nityananda traveled for 20 years to different places of pilgrimage in India, just like Lord Balaram was traveling to different places of pilgrimage during the Battle of Kurukshetra. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu at the same time, when he appeared in Navadvip, we went to Yoga Pit the other day, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu first established himself as a very prominent Sanskrit scholar, and after that he started his Sankirtan movement, which was the real mission of his appearance on the planet. So Nityananda, after traveling for nearly 20 years to different places of pilgrimage, he knew that Lord Chaitanya has started a Sankirtan movement. So Nityananda came to this place, Nandancharya Bhavan, and he was supposed to team up with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So he knew that Nityananda is already here now. So he sent his best associates, Haridas, Srivas Thakur. He said, "One great sage has arrived in our city. Please go and bring him to me." So Haridas and Srivas Thakur, they went to every house in Navadvip, Mayapur. They could not find that great sage. So they came back and said, "We went to every house, but no one reported that a great sage had come." So Mahaprabhu kept quiet. So he said, "Okay, I will go and find him." And then Mahaprabhu came straight over here, isn't it? He came straight over here to Nandancharya Bhavan, and this is where he met Nityananda. And like, Hari Bo, Nityananda ki. So when Mahaprabhu saw Lord Nityananda, there were like two ecstatic kirtans over here, and also Srivas Angan is very near our temple. That's where also Lord Chaitanya performed the ecstatic kirtans for 1 year. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ki, Nityananda ki, Nandacharya Prabhu ki, और प्रभु जी से 12 साल पहले प्रकट हुए थे और नित्यानंद जी 12 साल तक रहे थे एक चक्र में। उसके पश्चात 20 सालों के लिए उन्होंने भारत के अलग के तीर्थ के स्थानों की यात्रा की एक संत के साथ। पर जब महाप्रभु जी ने जब प्रकट किया था अपने आप को पहले उन्होंने ये स्थापित किया था कि वो संस्कृत के बड़े विद्वान हैं। उसके पश्चात उन्होंने अपना संकीर्तन आंदोलन आरंभ किया। जब उन्होंने आरंभ किया उन्हें पता था कि अभी नित्यानंद जी आ गए हैं उनको साथ देने के लिए, और उन्होंने श्रीवास ठाकुर और हरिदास ठाकुर को भेजा था उन्हें ढूंढने के लिए। तो हरिदास ठाकुर घर घर गए और वो ढूंढ नहीं पाए। तो उन्होंने लौटकर बोला कि हम नहीं ढूंढ पाए उन्हें। फिर महाप्रभु जी यहाँ आए और नित्यानंद जी से यहाँ मिले, और जब ये दोनों भाई गले मिले, दोनों के नेत्रों से आंसू बहने लगे और सब भक्तों ने देखा कि कितना गहरा प्रेम है। फिर उन्होंने इस स्थान में बहुत बड़ा कीर्तन किया। तो ये है वो स्थान जहाँ के चैतन्य महाप्रभु जी सबसे पहली बार नित्यानंद जी से मिले थे, और इसके स्थान का नाम है नंद छाया भवन। हरे कृष्ण।
Chaitanya Charitamrita, you can repeat after me about Gaura-Nitai, how they spread their mercy all over the world. Because this is where Gaura-Nitai, where originally Gaura-Nitai, CC Gaura-Nitai King. Vande Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Nityananda Sahodato, Godadaye Puspavanto, Chitto Sando Tamonado, Vande Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Nityananda Sahodato, Vande Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Nityananda Sahodato, Godadaye Puspavanto, Chitta Sando Tamonado. I offer my respectful obeisances who have arisen simultaneously over the eastern horizon of Gauda to wonderfully bestow benediction upon all. So that is the very historic place, because from here so many Gaura-Nitai deities have spread. Hands up those who have Gaura-Nitai deities in your temples. How many? From Radharandalishwara, from which place? Huh? Gaura-Nitai Philippine King. Gaura-Nitai Chicago King. Huh? Gaura-Nitai Bulgaria King. Huh? Gaura-Nitai South Africa King. Gaura-Nitai Bangalore King. This is international though. Huh? This is Mayavadi Gaura-Nitai everywhere. Huh? Where? Amtala, Germany.
Nandacharya house. Yes, the mother of the group. Now it's for a tunnel to take in the pass through again for Mayapur Chandalaya Mandir. Sila Prabhupada naman. Tinggal po yatra ki. Now you entity.
বালি সাবধানে
একজন হয়ে যাবে হয়ে যাবে হয়ে যাবে এই বর্ণ বেরিয়ে গেছে চলো ওটা টোটা ফেলে দাও ওদের লোক আছে হ্যাঁ আসো আসো ঠিক আছে না ওটা দিগার হবে ওই যে মাথা হ্যাঁ মাল ও তো লোক নাই ওটা
আরে আবার বলেন এই নৌকা ফেরানো যাবে না
আমি টেনে নিচ্ছি
এই নৌকা ফেরানো যাবে না আরে বেশি ওই তো কুকুর খানা নৌকা এই নৌকা ফেরানো যাবে না তোরবা
Srila Prabhupada Samadhi and Puspa Samadhi, Gaur Govinda Maharaj and Ramakrishna Maharaj Samadhi. Going to this place where Lord Chaitanya planted the seed for the
Mango. In Bengali, is mango. So here we're going to have a pastime speaker, philosophy speaker, and a brief message. All the speeches will be short, within 10 minutes, and then the message within 5. Anandadan? So let's give him a Hari Bol.
Hare Krishna. So this is the scene of one of Lord Chaitanya's
हिंदी अनुवाद जो चाहिए इसके बीच में है हिंदी अनुवाद
devotees and performed Sankirtan. We had a wonderful kirtan. Just as the devotees this morning were inspired to continue the kirtan, Lord Chaitanya came here with his associates, a large group of associates, and they performed wonderful kirtan for several hours here. So performing kirtan naturally
when we have kirtan, can hear? Go and planted it in the ground by hand. And then within a few minutes, miraculously, that seed grew into a small plant and continued growing into a big tree. Now, a mango tree usually takes many, many years to grow. Srila Prabhupada said that the valuable trees, they will take longer time to produce fruit. This seed would grow immediately into a huge tree. And not just a tree without fruits, but it began to produce wonderful fruits. Hundreds and hundreds of mango fruits began to appear on the tree. Now, of course, usually the mangoes will be green, they will take some time, but Lord Chaitanya arranged that these fruits would immediately become ripened fruits. And he arranged to collect many hundreds of fruits from the tree, and after tasting, first offering them to Krishna, Lord Chaitanya tasted one himself, and then distributed personally one fruit to each of the devotees. And it was found that all of the fruits were fully relishable and easily digestible. The quality of a fruit is understood by the size of the stone. So the stones in these mangoes was very, very small. And if the mango has thick skin, then it is considered very poor quality. But these mango fruits were so delicious, so relishable, that even the skin could be relished and digested. It was so wonderful. So it was found that all the devotees, just by eating one fruit, they became fully satisfied. Relishing mango fruits was one of Srila Prabhupada's favorite activities. He also very much enjoyed mango fruits. Srila Prabhupada had sent some of his disciples, Govinda Dasi, one of his first disciples with her husband, Gaurasundar Prabhu, he had sent them to Hawaii. And he told them that don't worry, I will certainly come there because I have heard that there are wonderful mango fruits there in Hawaii. So Govinda Dasi would write to Prabhupada and tell him that now it is coming to mango season, Prabhupada, you should immediately come to Hawaii. But Prabhupada said, but my plan is to go to Moscow. I have to go to Russia, to Moscow. Govinda Dasi said, but Prabhupada, it's mango season and the fruits here are so delicious. But Prabhupada said, my dear daughter, don't you know that preaching in the snows of Moscow is sweeter than the sweetest mango? We're not asking everybody to go to Moscow. We can relish our mangoes through the Srimad Bhagavatam. Nigama kalpataro galitam palam shukumukadam ritadrava samyatam pibata bhagavatam rasamalayam mahuraho rashika bavukaha. The Srimad Bhagavatam is compared to the mango fruit, because when there are many fruits on the tree, the sweetest fruit will be touched by the lips of by the beak of the parrot. The parrot somehow has that mystic potency that it can detect the sweetest of all fruits on any tree. And if we taste that fruit which is touched by the parrot, then it is so delicious, so nectarian. So it is said that the Srimad Bhagavatam, because it has come from the lips of Sukadeva Goswami, that this is the supreme relishable fruit. And just as that mango fruit is fully relishable and easily digestible, so this is the nature of Srimad Bhagavatam. So we all have to taste our mango fruits through the Srimad Bhagavatam. Taste it, relish it, digest it, and distribute it. this, so mango pastime that he, as a young child, his father brought mango fruits to offer to the deity, but he had taken some as a young boy before they were offered. Therefore his father told him, "Oh, you have taken before they were offered to the deity. That is a great offense." So he did not again take mango fruits for the rest of his life. Whenever they were offered, he would say, no, I cannot accept. I am offended. But he tasted this mango fruit through Srimad Bhagavatam. By preaching the message of Srimad Bhagavatam, distributing the Srimad Bhagavatam to everyone. In this way he was relishing something more sweeter than any just ordinary mango. This Srimad Bhagavatam, this is the sweetest of all mango. Anyway, it's very nice to be here in this Amgat. In many parts of the world they grow mangoes, but they often use chemicals and all kinds of things. They spray the trees in order to get the fruits. But here in this Amgat, these trees are so pious. They naturally deliver, every year they will deliver thousands and thousands of mangoes. If you come in Bengal in the mango season, the mangoes are so cheap, practically they give them away. They don't even sell them. There's so many, and they're such wonderful quality. Everybody relishes them. You just have to be careful you don't overindulge. You eat too many mangoes, you'll get boiled. So, Jayapataka Swami says 10 rupees a kilo. So, and 6, yeah. But taking the mango fruits, this is just an opportunity, huh? Okay, so this is just an opportunity for us to remember more of the pastimes of Lord Chaitanya. How by his mercy he can immediately arrange to supply mangoes for all of his devotees. Hare Krishna.
Gurave Namaha. Sri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitam Ila Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Devati Swabdantikam. Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Radha Sri Advaita Gaur Bhakta Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Thank you very much. Since this place is known as a place where Lord Chaitanya sowed the perfect seed and perfect fruits appeared, we should contemplate the law of one of the great laws of the universe, namely, as you sow, you shall reap. Somebody may be in the form of an animal, somebody may be in the form of a human being. Somebody may be intelligent, somebody may be foolish. Somebody may be very beautiful, and somebody may be very ugly. Somebody may be very healthy, somebody may be very sick, somebody may be skinny, somebody may be fat, somebody may be poor, somebody may be rich, somebody may be a demon, somebody may be a demigod. Wherever we see the manifestations of forms, inhabited forms in this material world, we can understand that this is the fruit of previous deeds. There's no such a thing that anything is derived in this world without sowing the seed. Krishna is samoham sarvabhutishu name dveshyosti na priya. He is equal to all and not partial. And hence, if somebody is enjoying, somebody is suffering, these are our own deeds that have fructified in due course of time. A seed has been sown way back in the past, and that seed fructified and turned into a fruit. And now here we are in different forms of life, maybe human, maybe demigod, maybe animal, maybe plants, maybe male,
maybe female, we are in different forms due to our own doing, not because of somebody else's doing. People think sometimes bad health is an accident. It is not. Nothing is an accident. Bad health is also the fruit of activity. Good health also is the fruit of activity. Sometimes we see young people are always healthy. When we are young, health is for free. But when we are older, we definitely get unhealthy. And as many sweets we eat in our youth, when we're getting old, we're bearing the result. Healthy food produces healthy body, unhealthy food produces unhealthy bodies. So this is the great law of the universe that is misunderstood or not seen at work at every moment. In this world there are no bargains and nothing is for free. If somebody is highly intelligent or highly famous or highly wealthy or highly something, this has not to do with random distribution of health, wealth, prosperity, intelligence or whatever. There is no such a thing like random in this universe. It is a very precise law why people are what they are. It is the past taking place at present. What we see in the present is really the past in action. And what we see in future is what happens right now. We are preparing our own future, we're preparing our own bodies. You can see this. I was just in Goa and I saw so many young boys, hippies, playing tribal instruments and having long hair and living in trees. Well, they're preparing their next body. You never heard about it. It is very obvious. They're preparing the next body. And somebody is very greedy. He's preparing his next body. Somebody is very pious. He's preparing his next body. At every moment, we are preparing our next body. This is a law. So, in Krishna consciousness, we try to sow the good seed. And therefore, in due course of time, there will be a result. We can just see very practically in the life of Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada had a huge result in his preaching. You just walk from Hooghly is it? From Hooghly at the Jalangi River, Hulagat all the way to our place. And you see so many different organizations, movements, etc. And the further you go to the Chandradoya Mandir, the bigger the buildings are. When we come to Chandradoya Mandir, you have an enormous type of building. The deities become bigger and bigger. When you come into Lord Chaitanya's temple, these are the biggest deities in the world. And they will be around for 100,000 years, 200,000 years. This doesn't come from nothing. This is the fruit of Srila Prabhupada's work. Srila Prabhupada was a very hard worker. Sometimes I remember when I was a brahmachari, I was thinking that I was up very early. I walked by Prabhupada's house in Vrindavan. At 2 o'clock in the morning, Prabhupada was already there translating. And in the evening, when we were already sleeping, Prabhupada was up conversing with people. So Prabhupada hardly slept. He was not just an author. There are many authors who write many books. Prabhupada wrote not many books, he wrote 100 books. Not only that, there may be another author who wrote 100 books. Prabhupada published the books. Prabhupada made sure the books were translated in so many different languages, and he made sure that they were distributed. And he created an environment in which we can actually live. Temples, farm communities, restaurants, etc. This is the fruit of very hard work. There wasn't a person on the planet, to my knowledge, that worked so hard like Srila Prabhupada. Anybody who had close association with Srila Prabhupada knew that he was a very hard worker. Very hard. One time I remember we wanted to go back to Germany, and late at night we passed by the house and a servant, it was Hare Krishna at that time, said, "Where are you going back?" He said, "We're going back to his room." And Prabhupada said in a very faint voice, he was lying on the bed, or he was sitting in his rocking chair, reclining and resting. He said, who came? He said, well, this is Krishnadas, etc. And we are going back to Germany. He said, I wish you all the best and preach Krishna consciousness. But he was actually resting. He was, in the time, it was 1 o'clock at night or something, when normally Prabhupada would sleep. He was responding to us. Hari sorry, he is my witness right now. He knows that Prabhupada was a super hard worker. Isn't it true, Hari sorry?
Yes, absolutely.
So therefore, Srila Prabhupada had a huge result, and many, many people followed him. Because he was a hard worker. He attracted so many people. He saw no need to pickpocket other movements. But Srila Prabhupada was not a pickpocket. All the people followed him voluntarily. He created people left and right following him. And he created all good fortune. I remember one time we walked under the Eiffel Tower, and the question came up. Srila Prabhupada, heavy basin, all the holy rivers, heavy taking pilgrimage to all the holy places. We were a little puffed up and we asked this question. And Prabhupada said, that may be, he laughed. He said, that may be so, but actually I created your good fortune. So Srila Prabhupada created our good fortune. That's why we are here. That's why we could participate in this glorious ceremony of the installation of the deities. We could have been in many places. We could have been so many ways, in so many places, but we were at the right time, at the right place, by Srila Prabhupada's work. He sowed the best seed, and we should follow his example. We should also sow perfect seeds, which will carry us out of our relatively decrepit situation we are right now. These are not the greatest bodies. We find in ourselves positive things, we find ourselves negative things, even the demigods. They're not all perfect. The demigods and the demons, he found somebody was very intelligent, he was very puffed up, somebody he was very austere, he was very angry, somebody... she found with everybody some faults, and she realized there's only one person who's perfect, and that is Vishnu. Why is there this mixed situation of some perfection and some fault? This is all due to past deeds. So, let us sow the perfect seed by hearing, chanting, remembering, at least in this life. Our body is a product of the past, and it is not easy to practice Krishna consciousness in these bodies. That is a fact. We all know this. But at least from now on, let us sow the good seed of spiritual life, and in ultimate issue be achieving a situation that we can serve Krishna perfectly and sow perfect seeds, like the seed Lord Chaitanya sowed. He planted a perfect seed, and there was perfect fruit. Srila Prabhupada ki!
Message, the cutting edge of Avgata.
Om Jnana-Timirandasya Jananjana Shalakaya Chakshurlamanitamniya Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. In coming here today, even if you did not have spiritual vision, knowing about the pastimes here, there's something extraordinary about these trees and all the dust in the air. The one verse is Sadhanakara, Bhajanakara, Murti Janli Void. That whatever bhajan you perform throughout your life is tested at the time of death. So I was thinking on this Parikram of what wonderful bhajan we're actually able to perform together. The Nam Sankirtan, and also visiting these various places, these various holy places. We want to get the dust of the holy Dham by serving the devotees of the holy Dham. You may remember this one pastime, how Advaitacharya wanted to get the dust of Lord Chaitanya. And when Lord Chaitanya passed out in the middle of the kirtan, Advaitacharya went immediately up to the Lord's feet and took the dust from his feet. And when Lord Chaitanya woke up and he began to dance again in kirtan, he was not experiencing the same bliss as he had previously. He said, someone has touched my feet. Who has done this? And Advaitacharya replied, I am the thief. I have taken the dust from your lotus feet. And Lord Chaitanya got very angry, and he ran at the feet of Advaitacharya. And you know how expert the Lord is. He took the dust from Advaitacharya's feet and placed it on his head. And Advaitacharya was in such anxiety. Here is the one, my Supreme Lord. He has placed He is actually taking the dust from my feet on his head. So then he thought, I'm going to do something to make you very angry in the future. And as you know, Advaitacharya soon began to preach about monism, began to preach about impersonalism. And when Lord Chaitanya heard about that, he came to Advaitacharya's house and he asked him, Acharya, which is superior, bhakti, or this Brahman conception, monism? And the Acharya replied, it is monistic conception is highest. And Lord Chaitanya was so angry, he began to beat him and kick him. Even when Advaitacharya had fallen on the ground, Lord Chaitanya was kicking him. And Sita, Advaitacharya's wife, was such anxiety that actually how, don't kill him, don't hurt him. So finally, Lord Chaitanya relinquished that attack. But Advaitacharya, to complete ecstasy, finally my Lord is seeing me, is kicking me, because always he's worshipped me in the past as his elder. So in this way, we see in these different exchanges how we can increase our appreciation for the pastimes of the Lord. And I can speak for some of you, but I know when the curtains open and the Pancha Tattva had manifested, of all the tests and all the obstacles we may have gone through over the years of Krishna consciousness, individually or collectively, made it all worthwhile to see those curtains open and to know that the Pancha Tattva have come to direct our movement. And as Srila Bhakti-tirtha Swami said, he said that ISKCON will never be the same, and that is a fact. So let us, as we walk away from here today, try and act in a capacity to get the dust of the mercy of the Lord and act in a way where we can be instruments in Prabhupada's wonderful preaching movement. Srila Prabhupada ki jai!
One evening, I think in September or October, and in the course of a discussion, this pastime about the planting of the mango seed came up. And of course, from our point of view, it's quite astounding how a mango seed can be planted and instantly grow into a full tree, and for one full year continuously produce ripe mangoes with no skins or pits, and each mango can fulfill all the desires of the person that eats them. But Prabhupada said, actually, it is not wonderful. Mayapur prakriti suyate sacharacharam. He said, Krishna is directing the entire universe. So he said, it is not very wonderful that the Lord can make a small seed grow instantly. That's very insignificant activity for the Lord to perform. But he said, what is wonderful is the love that the Lord has for his devotees. And so the message from that pastime is that not that Krishna can do anything, but that he's willing to do anything for his devotees out of the love that he has for them. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ki! Gauranga loves you! Start a kirtan. Information, please have the men party of Prabhupada go first, the ladies. Jai Suvarna Vihar ki, Suvarna Vihar Gauranga Mandir ki, Jai Gaur Chaitanya Premanandi Hari Hari, Jai Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur ki. This place is completely changed from last year. There were no walls, and there was no kirtan hall, and this temple is all brand new. In 1 year they've almost completed everything. Quite amazing. So
this place is known as Suvarna Vihar. In the Satya Yuga, this area was ruled by a king named Suvarna Sena. He ruled this area for a very, very long time. So long that even in his old age, he was still attached to the throne, and he was not willing to give up his position as the king. One day, Narada Muni appeared in the assembly in Subarnasena's palace, and he took pity on the king because he could see that unnecessarily he remained attached to the material facilities which is being provided by being a king. Then in a secluded place, Narada Muni preached to the king. He explained the futility of material existence, how temporary this material world is, how temporary any position in this material world is. Then he informed the king that actually you were very, very fortunate because you took birth in Navadvipdham, you are ruling over your kingdom in Navadvipdham, and this place is not an ordinary place. And then he described in such a wonderful way the glories of Navadvipdham. And then Narada Muni also explained that in the upcoming Kali Yuga, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu will appear in Navadvipdham to inaugurate the Yuga Dharma, the chanting of Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. So as Narada Muni, Hare Krishna, as Narada Muni described the Yuga Dharma chanting of Hare Krishna and the extraordinary features of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, his voice choked, and Narada Muni cried in ecstasy, calling out, Gauranga! Narada Muni. But that very night, he had a beautiful dream. He had a vision of a Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Sankirtan movement. He could see in his dream Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Nityananda Prabhu, the Pancha Tattva, and all the associates of the Lord, how they were dancing in ecstasy and always chanting the holy name of the Lord. When the king awoke, he felt so much separation that he could hardly maintain his life. But then he heard some unembodied voice from the sky that, my dear king, you don't have to worry, because when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appears in Navadvipdham, you will also appear to assist the Lord in his transcendental pastimes. So Suvarnasena appeared as Buddhimanta Khan, and he provided all the paraphernalia, whatever was necessary for Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to perform his transcendental dramas at the place of Chandrasekhar. And he also single-handedly financed the entire marriage of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu with Vishnupriya. And he also provided assistance so that the Lord, without any hindrances, without any obstacles, could make his journey with all the devotees from Navadvipdham to Jagannath Puri. Suvarnasena ki jai, Suvarna Vihar ki jai, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ki jai, Gopramanande Hari Hari.
The philosophy, I never speak any philosophy, so I gotta take a chance. I mean on the Parikram. Offer my obeisances to His Divine Grace Sri Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada and to the Pancha Tattva. Mukakuro Divacharam Pangur Langayate Giringatipa Tamahang Vande Siguru Dinatarinang Paramananda Madhavam Sri Chaitanya Ishvara. That our His Grace Pitu Prabhu told us about planting the seed and getting the fruit. So here you see, one thing is that by the Suvarna Sena's devotional service, he got Lord Chaitanya. But I was getting the devotion, that's how you can see the fruit. It came after many yugas that he came to join Lord Chaitanya's pastime. I'm agreeing with that. But then we see also another special feature. The Suvarna Sena was doing pious activity, which can never bring one to pure devotional service. I can bring one to Swarga, to heavenly planets, to the better births and so on, all the good karmas. But somehow he got the association of a pure devotee, Narada Muni. We know from Lord Chaitanya that sadhu sangha sarva shastra koi, lova matra sadhu sangha sarva siddhi hoy. That even by a moment's association with a pure devotee, one can get all perfection. So in that short association,